Hey everyone, welcome back to J plus K Retro Gaming channel. This week's game is number 12 on IGN's all-time Sega Master System games, and it's gonna be Master of Darkness. So this game was brought to us in 1993 by Simsco and was Sega's answer to the critically acclaimed Castlevania. So this is a side-scrolling action-adventure beat-em-up game where we the gamer play as Ferdinand Social, a Ouija board-toting psychologist hell-bent on defeating Count Dracula. Do you say Ouija or Ouija board? Or is it Ouija board? I don't know, let me know in the comments. So Ferdinand discovers using his Ouija board that it's actually Count Dracula that's responsible for all of these serial killings that were attributed to Jack the Ripper all across London. So he actually goes out and tries to defeat Count Dracula. Along the way, we get to battle zombies, bats, dogs, poltergeists, owls, knights, ghost maidens, and yes, gun shooting hooligans. So I have no clue how this game's gonna play. I didn't play it in the past. I've never played it. I've never even heard of it. When I saw it on the list of the IGN's top Sega games, I thought, well, maybe it's one of those games where you don't really know it by title, but then when you get to see the box art or start playing it, maybe it'll ring a bell. But nope, I do not recognize the box art. So going into this 100% fresh, and we'll see if Master of Darkness can pass my 5-minute gameplay challenge. So that was Master of Darkness on the Sega Master System, and yes, it definitely does pass the 5-minute challenge. In fact, when I was researching this game, because I knew I was going to be playing it, it does say it has a slow start. It wasn't that slow, but I guess we really didn't get to much of the boss action. But that's what you expect after only 5 minutes. But it does pass the 5-minute challenge. I'm really intrigued, actually, playing this more in the future. So let's see how this game does in the ratings. So for sound and music, I'm gonna give this game 9 out of 10. I really love the soundtrack. It was really repetitive, but catchy. I usually like 8-bit soundtracks to begin with, but this one was over the top. So catchy, so intense when it needed to be, kept me right in the action of the game. So for sound effects, after playing the game for 5 minutes, I was sitting back doing my ratings. I actually thought I didn't really hear much because I really didn't do much. I was doing some stabbing motions. For the sound effects that I did hear, no complaints, very solid as well. So 9 out of 10 for mostly the music and audio. So for video and graphics, Master of Darkness gets 8 out of 10. I really love how colorful the game was. Even though it was colorful, it used it in such a realistic way, which is really impressive for the 8-bit system. Actually, I think the Sega Master System, even though both the NES and the SMS are both 8-bit systems, I think the Sega Master System games, the graphic-wise, shows off a little bit more than the NES. So very realistic. There was actually fine details and textures that you could see in the trees and the buildings, the walkways. Really cool to see again in the 8-bit system. Really shines through. 8 out of 10. So now on to the all-important gameplay, and I'm gonna give this game 8 out of 10. Really high for gameplay, but it didn't really have too many flaws. So the positives, and again, I only played it for 5 minutes, but during that 5 minutes, the gameplay was really smooth, no jerkiness, no flashing in and out, or choppiness, and the attacks were really responsive. So when I was hitting the enemies, as long as I timed it right, you hit what you were actually aiming for. So a couple things I didn't like was the jumping mechanic. It felt really stiff. So you were walking, I guess maybe because you weren't running and you kind of jumped like straight up and down. So it didn't seem like a lot of times that you could make a lot of the platform jumps, but you could. And also it took me a little bit to discover how to go up and down the stairs. So what looked like stairs, but they're actually little blocks. So you just press up and down, which makes sense. But at the beginning, I was trying that, but I wasn't really going anywhere because you have to be right on the exact spot of the block to go up or down it. Otherwise, you'll just go straight across it. So I thought that was a little bit not responsive. Could have been better, but that's really nitpicking. So overall for gameplay, really fun. Again, past the 5-minute challenge. It looks like you have a large array of weapons that you can choose from. Although I was only using the hack and slash weapons, I did pick up a gun and maybe some bombs. But in that short 5 minutes, I really didn't figure out how to select the weapons. So again, much more exploration needed in this game. Looks like a fantastic game. That's why I'm going to give Master of Darkness for the Sega Master System 8.5 Wonder Boys out of 10. So let me know in the comments if you guys have played this game and what you think of it. I know it's a Castlevania type clone, so if you guys have played Castlevania, how it compares to that. I haven't played Castlevania for a while. I have played it though, so I'll be interested to see when I do play Castlevania again how it compares to this game. So once again, thank you all for watching. Thanks to all our subscribers for all your support. And we'll see you next week on the next 5-minute gameplay challenge. Bye.
Children of the night. What a mess they make. I am Count... Dracula.